What if I told you that being a troublemaker is the key to living a life of purpose, confidence, and impact? Professional Troublemaker by Luvvie Jones is a bold, no-nonsense guide to fighting the fears that hold us back from speaking up, taking action, and standing up for what we believe in. As a self-proclaimed troublemaker, Luvvie encourages us to challenge the status quo, live unapologetically, and use our voices to change the world. In this audiobook summary by AudiblePages, we'll dive into Luvvie's powerful lessons on conquering fear, speaking truth to power, and embracing your inner troublemaker. You'll learn practical strategies for being brave in the face of adversity, cultivating confidence, and making a difference by being authentically you. By the end, you'll be ready to step into your power and become a professional troublemaker in your own life. Chapter 1. The Power of Fear, Embracing It. Not Avoiding It. Jones starts by discussing the role of fear and how it often holds us back. She explains that rather than avoiding fear, we should embrace and understand it, using it as a guide to move toward growth. Fear can serve as a compass, pointing us to areas where courage is needed most. Imagine the freedom of facing your fears head-on. Jones teaches that courage isn't about not feeling fear. It's about taking action despite it. Identify a specific fear that has held you back and take a small step toward confronting it, whether it's speaking up in a meeting or trying something new. Chapter 2. The Audacity of Authenticity. In this chapter, Jones emphasizes the importance of authenticity. She encourages readers to be unapologetically themselves, even when it feels uncomfortable. Authenticity, she argues, is the foundation of confidence and helps others connect with us on a deeper level. Think of the strength you'd feel if you lived without pretending to be someone else. Jones teaches that authenticity fosters genuine connections and empowers us to live fully. Reflect on areas in your life where you may be holding back your true self. Practice being open and honest about your thoughts and beliefs. Chapter 3. Speaking Truth to Power. Jones explains that being a troublemaker often involves speaking up, even when it's difficult. She provides guidance on how to communicate assertively and challenge injustices, whether in personal relationships or professional settings. Imagine the impact you could have by standing up for what's right. Jones shows that speaking truth to power is a skill that can create meaningful change. Start by addressing a small issue where you feel your voice could make a difference. Practice expressing your perspective respectfully but firmly. Chapter 4. Overcoming the Fear of Failure. In this chapter, Jones addresses the fear of failure, which she sees as a major obstacle to progress. She encourages readers to redefine failure as part of the learning process, seeing it as feedback rather than an endpoint. Consider the resilience you gain if failure didn't scare you. Jones teaches that embracing failure opens doors to growth and new opportunities. Reflect on a past failure and write down what you learned from it. Use this lesson to reframe future setbacks as learning experiences. Chapter 5. Building a Support Network. Jones highlights the importance of community and support in facing life's challenges. She encourages readers to seek out ride-or-die friends who will support them in their courageous endeavors, reminding them that it's okay to ask for help. Think of the courage you'd feel with a strong support system behind you. Jones teaches that true troublemakers are backed by a community that believes in them. Reach out to someone in your circle who inspires or supports you, and nurture that connection. Building a supportive network requires regular effort and authenticity. Chapter 6. The Power of Boundaries. Jones emphasizes setting and maintaining boundaries to protect your energy and well-being. She explains that establishing clear boundaries is not selfish, but a form of self-care that enables you to live authentically and avoid burnout. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with protecting your space. Jones teaches that boundaries are essential for maintaining balance and integrity. Identify one area where you need stronger boundaries and take a small step toward establishing them, such as saying no when necessary. Chapter 7. Choosing Joy and Celebrating Wins. In this chapter, Jones discusses the importance of choosing joy and celebrating small victories. She encourages readers to make time for joy in their lives and recognize their achievements, big or small, as a way to stay motivated and fulfilled. Think of the happiness you'd feel by celebrating your accomplishments regularly. Jones teaches that joy fuels resilience and motivates you to keep pushing forward. Reflect on a recent accomplishment, no matter how small, and celebrate it in a way that brings you joy. Chapter 8. Taking responsibility for your actions. Jones emphasizes that true empowerment comes from taking responsibility for your actions. She explains that accountability is the cornerstone of growth, helping you make positive changes and build trust with others. Imagine the respect and confidence you'd gain by owning your choices. Jones teaches that accountability strengthens character and fosters trust. Reflect on an area where you could improve and make a plan to address it. Being honest with yourself is the first step to meaningful change. Chapter 9. Embracing the art of unlearning. Jones explores the concept of unlearning outdated beliefs and habits that no longer serve you. She explains that growth often requires letting go of what you've been taught and adopting new perspectives that align with who you are becoming. Consider the freedom of shedding beliefs that hold you back. Jones shows that unlearning is a crucial part of personal transformation. Identify a belief or habit you'd like to unlearn and start by questioning why you hold on to it. Seek new perspectives that align with your current values. Chapter 10. Living boldly and courageously. In the final chapter, Jones encourages readers to live with boldness and courage. She emphasizes that being a professional troublemaker means consistently pushing boundaries and striving to make a positive impact, regardless of obstacles. Think of the legacy you could leave by living courageously. Jones teaches that embracing boldness leads to a fulfilling and impactful life. Set a bold goal that excites you, and take the first step toward achieving it, even if it feels intimidating. Practical advice and wrap-up. Luvvie Jones's Professional Troublemaker is a rallying cry to live fearlessly, speak up, and make a difference. By embracing truth, courage, and authenticity, we can become agents of change in our own lives and the world around us. Remember, being a troublemaker isn't about causing chaos. It's about standing up for what's right and inspiring others to do the same. Start today by taking one small, brave step toward your goals. Speak your truth, be unapologetically you, and never stop fighting for what you believe in. The world needs more professional troublemakers, and you have the power to be one.